Week 1 is on the books. I took a loss. I'm not even upset about it, though, because I put up the third most points in the league. Would have beat damn near any other team this last week. And the thing that held me back was an incredibly fluky performance by T. Higgins. -2 points. I don't see that happening again. The odds of Joe Burrow only throwing for 83 yards at any point the rest of the season is pretty slim. If we want to put money on that, let me know. I'll take that bet. So we'll see. Again, a -2 points out of a starting wide receiver. Uh, I don't see that coming along very often, and I don't see that happening for any of my guys. So outside of that, I felt really great with my team. I'll victory lap a few other random predictions or players that I called out during our gradings the first few weeks of the off season here. Try and victory lap a little bit. I wanted to do this live as free agency ran because I'm really excited to see who spends $60 on Kareem Hunt. I guess that already happened. I'm really excited to see who throws down another wad of cash at whatever random flash in the pan free agent performance popped off this last week. Um, this will probably require me putting up another reaction video at some point later today. Unfortunately, my calendar is full up with meetings for the next few hours, so I'm going to miss the 10 a.m. waiver run, but you'll get this one a few minutes beforehand. Anyway, um, side missions. This last week's side mission was my Rushmore. Again, it was a total of rush yards across each team's starters. The winner, and I'll say this now. Um, I still don't think we're 100% clear. We're looking at $14 for side mission per side mission, so that could change. That's subject to change, but right now the rough estimate is about $14 per week in side missions. So, I mean, yeah, win 3 of these, and you basically don't have to buy it next year. So, yeah, it makes things really interesting. Um, this one was closer than I would have expected anyway. Um, a lot of really miserable rushing performances this week, to be honest with you. A couple of guys jumped off the page, uh, one in particular. But yeah, like I said, it ended up being closer than I really expected it to be based on all those miserable starting running backs. So, in third place, 285 yards, he gets $0, is Joey Jojo Shabadoo Joe's team, 285 yards. Uh, runner up, appropriately, is big runner up. Big Mike, his squad put up 299 rushing yards, but just edging him out is Ryan with 304 yards, buoyed by Christian McCaffrey and his 152-yard rushing performance. So, um, a reluctant congrats to Ryan for winning this week's side mission. We will get that solid total of the week's side mission. But yeah, right now, like I said, I think it's about $14. So cool. This next week's side mission, let's take a look. The spinning wheel of doom or glory or side missions. I don't know. It's my favorite part, spinning the wheel. Where are we going to settle? Ah, yes. If your wife is on Facebook or Instagram, 30, flirty, and thriving. What we are looking for is the starter closest to 30 points exactly. You can go over, you can go under. If you finish with, 31.2 and nobody else hits, close, congrats, you won. If you hit 29.8, you know, congrats, you probably won. So yeah, we're looking for the closest to 30 without going over from a single starter. Um, And if we have to do a tiebreaker, it'll be the next closest player of the teams that tie. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. All right. So, 30, flirty, and fry. Oh, I'm going to remove that from the list. Okay. Moving right along. A lot of big shakes and changes happening in the league standings here. Big runner up, taking a big dip back to number 6 from the second spot. Ryan slides up into the number 2 position. He defeated me this last week. Chitty Pits takes a big pole vault up to the number 3 spot. He squeaked out a win. Thank you to Josh Allen's performance, I guess. I'm moving up a little tiny bit. The goats are moving up. Things are looking good. Um, Fantasy pros feeling a little bit insecure in their wildly ranging predictions. Um, Notice the scores. If you recall, during our preseason looks, we had a few teams. We had quite a few teams that were sitting in like the 50s and 60s. Everyone's moving up into the mid 80s and 90s. So Fantasy Pros finally has their S together. Congrats to them. Let's take a look at the week 2 projections. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it looks to be about the same. We'll screw these guys. Whatever, man. All right. So, some things that I saw coming that, yes, I'll take it an incredibly early week 1 victory lap on. Rashad White looks awful. There, I said it. Take that, Carl. George Kittle looks awful. I predicted the demise. Feeling it. Devin Lloyd looks like a bust. Yeah, he's just a random defensive player, but who cares? I called it. Tony Pollard certainly looks like he could be the RB1. Right now, he's sitting at RB5 overall, but we've already got some injuries to some other key running backs, so things are arrows pointing up for Tony Pollard. Jalen Phillips looks like an absolute freak. God damn you, Walker. 11 tackles and a sack for the D end. Yikes. Another D end that looks absolutely wild. Josh Allen put up 3 sacks. George Karlaftis also looks pretty good. And Chris Jones is coming back, so George Karlaftis could look even better with the extra help there. The Raiders' offense as a whole looks mid as hell, which could hurt a certain Devontae Adams. Take that, Carl. And then the Bears' offense is probably Garbo. So I don't know. Josh Allen just can't get the ball down, or not Josh Allen, Justin Fields can't get the ball downfield. The running backs all look pretty gross. The Bears just look pretty gross. So I don't know. Of course, it's week 1. None of that is set in stone, but you know what? I don't know. Flag planting that. I'm calling it. So take that. Free agent frenzy, man. I am really excited to see how this shakes out. We've got probably 4 guys that I'm anticipating at least 40 to 50 bucks being spent on. Um, and yeah, I put my bids in, but I'm sure I'm going to get just crushed in the incredible overpay for guys like Puka Nakua, um, Kyron Williams. There's a few others out there. So, best of luck to you with your bids. Still hoping to get anybody else on. So, if anyone wants to hop on like Friday night, Saturday night, and do like a matchup preview, I'm totally down. Let's talk some trash. Let's see what we could do. Um, but yeah, for now, we'll just do a quick one. Wanted to get the side missions out. Wanted to do a little victory lap, and yeah, I'll maybe check back in after waivers run. So best of luck to all of you. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. All right.